Well, I think it's quite obvious that Democrats love the idea of illegal immigrants. They love the idea of them being in the shadows. But then when they're actually confronted with it and they have to explain it to their constituents why their shelters and their cities and their communities are being overrun, then suddenly they want to make the problem go away.
Strong words there from Fox News host Tommy Lahren calling out Democrats for their stance on the border. She called out the left for loving the idea of illegal immigrants until they're actually confronted with a crisis on their doorstep. This comes after the fact that New York City Mayor Eric Adams had planned to set up a migrant centre in a Bronx district to accommodate an influx of illegal immigrants in the area. The district was the one in which the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez represents. But when confronted with that problem-solving idea, AOC said that she thought there was a better solution available.
I agree with them. There is a humanitarian crisis going on, and a lot of it's going on at our southern border where these migrants, these illegal immigrants are coming in. So maybe we are getting to the point, and I don't want to be overly optimistic, but maybe we are getting to the point where Democrats are finally going to start looking at the Biden administration, and they're going to say, we need an actual solution because we're being inundated, we are being overrun, the border cities and states are being inundated, and now these sanctuary cities are being inundated. Everything sounds good on paper and in a tweet until you have to deal with it in real life. AOC is finding that out. These Democrat mayors are finding it out. And I hope to goodness pretty soon the Biden administration is going to find that one out too. Maybe it'll be November, but we're hoping for a soon realization.
Now, AOC's comments about finding a better solution has not gone down well for her. She has been an avid fighter for immigrant rights. Some social media users were angry over the comments. One person attached this photo and tweeted, AOC is upset because a tent city is being built in her district to house illegals. Not in my district. Wasn't she the one crying at the border about how migrants are being treated? Another wrote, Mayor Adams will move tents for illegal aliens from Bronx after AOC throws a fit, copying her wealthy friends in Martha's Vineyard. As soon as the illegal aliens appear in public, out from the shadows, the Democratic Party shows its true racist and elitist colours. Suddenly unwoke. AOC wants tent city for illegal aliens moved out of her district, another wrote. Finally, the political pleasantries didn't last long. AOC rips Mayor Adams' migrant tents in her district. We can get to a place with a better solution. The situation at the southern border of Texas is critical. The country is experiencing record high numbers of illegal immigrants crossing into the United States. So far in the 2022 fiscal year, Border Patrol agents have encountered 2.1 million migrants, and that's just the number of those they've seen. It has been one of the big political issues for the country for years, but in the last few years, the numbers have soared. States like Texas, which borders Mexico, have bared the brunt of immigrants flocking to the area from Central and South American countries. Republican leaders from Texas, Arizona, and Florida, which doesn't even border Mexico, have begun busing migrants to Democratic states. These include New York, Washington, Chicago, Sacramento in California, and even Martha's Vineyard, which is an upmarket holiday destination for the elite in Massachusetts. Critics believe that those leaders misled migrants into believing that they were being taken there for a better life, but in actuality were being used for a political stunt. When Florida Governor Ron DeSantis paid for 50 illegal immigrants to be taken to Martha's Vineyard last month, it created a lot of controversy. He was slammed for the inhumane treatment of migrants. However, Democrats were criticised for ignoring the fact that the border has seen 2 million migrants at its doorstep in 2022 alone. Latina Democrat Gloria Romero called out her own party for its reaction at the time.
So here we are facing a border that has not been secured for quite some time. Over 2 million migrants coming through, and it took only 50 brown people showing up in one of the most exclusive Democratic enclaves without leaf blowers and without mops for it to be declared a national emergency and to get the media focused on this. It's absolutely hypocritical.